component imaginable. Wires, microchips, sensors, drone parts, literally
Hello?
anything. Microchip sensors.
They got this in China? I didn't know they had that in China. All right, today we're going to check out Shenzhen, China's most futuristic city. Let's see what it's about.
People say the future does not exist yet.
Self-driving cars, you expect to see that?
City, I'm not so sure anymore. This is Shenzhen, China.
Wow, China's kind of beautiful.
A place where technology blends into everyday life, and the line between present and future starts to blur. I came here expecting another giant Chinese city, but within a few hours, something felt different. Wow. Believe it or not, some 45 years ago, this was a fishing village. Today, it's a megacity of 17 million people and one of the most advanced cities in the world.
Damn, 17 million people?
Police drones patrolling the sky. I mean, what else they got? Let's find out in this video.
Police drones?
So how did this place move so far ahead so fast? Everything changed in 1980. Under Deng Xiaoping, Shenzhen became China's first special economic zone, a bold experiment in a country that was still tightly controlled. With lower taxes and fewer regulations, it became a place where new ideas could be tested. If something worked here, it could be scaled across the rest of the country. Shenzhen had two huge advantages. First, it sat right next to Hong Kong, a global financial powerhouse bringing in money, talent, and expertise. Second, it was basically a blank slate. No legacy systems, no old infrastructure to work around. Just space to build a modern city from scratch. That morning, I didn't wake up to an alarm clock. I woke up to a robot delivering breakfast to my hotel room.
Damn, all the way to the door.
I wasn't expecting that. And honestly, it set the tone for the rest of the day.
And they might have like drop-offs here in the States, but a robot bringing it all the way to your door? That's pretty sweet.
This is Futian, the heart of Shenzhen.
Futian.
Glass towers, vast public spaces. And at the center of it all, the Civic Center, a broad, open structure that almost feels like a gateway between the...
Look at how clean that looks. Everything's so clean. Everything looks brand new.
...district and the park beyond. Wide, symmetrical, built on a scale that makes you feel small. And just behind it, Lianhuoshan Park. A huge green space where people come to walk, exercise, fly kites,
what is that?
dance,
whoa!
Or just take a break.
That's a serious kite flyer. Look at they have a huge reel on them. Never seen anything like that.
Kites, dance, or just take a break from the city. Make your way to the top, and you get one. Or just...
She looks like one of those little ladies in like the little music boxes or whatever. Little princess dancing on the music box.
Take a break from the city. Make your way to the top, and you get one of the best views of Shenzhen skyline.
Wow, that's gorgeous, man.
Probably thinking, I had a feeling this would work. One building immediately stands out. The Ping'an Finance Center. At nearly 600 meters tall, it's one of the tallest buildings in the world. And despite all that scale, congestion stays surprisingly low. Futian runs on what locals call a traffic brain, a system that adjusts traffic in real time to keep everything moving.
What?
The whole district feels designed for people.
AI traffic lights?
Less road space, more room to walk. But nothing shows it better than the metro. In 2004, Shenzhen barely had a single line. Today, it has over 500 stations.
Oh, wow, there's like
fast,
glass
efficient,
between them and the train.
Point where owning a car can feel optional. Even the metro cars are climate zoned. Cooler or warmer, your choice.
I get a cooler, please. Old car, 11.
That's
and
cool.
Then you get stations like Gongxia North, and wow, Sleek, multi-level, almost sci-fi.
That's sweet.
Explore in Shenzhen with a local friend, Hiromi, and we started with something very simple, ordering food. I'm a little bit hungry. Is there anything we can do here?
Definitely, we're in Shenzhen, so don't worry about it. Let's get a drone to get us some food.
A drone?
Yeah.
Getting us some food?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we just scan the QR code and we have options like sushi, milk tea, like from Chaji, you know. What would you like?
Damn.
You know, back in the day, people used to look.
You know, people stealing them drones here in the States. We got too much stuff. We can't have stuff like that.
To the sky, asking God for some food. Now I'm looking up in the sky. Where's my food? There's my food.
That's sweet. And it
Okay.
just lowers it down the machine.
So here is your mana coffee.
Wow.
Ooh.
Now let's
Gotta
see.
pick that up.
见证奇迹的时刻. So yeah, this is how we get coffee delivered to us through drone delivery.
The Shenzhen way.
Wow, seems like we're going to drive.
I wonder how much it costs.
Robo
Is it jacked up prices like DoorDash and Grub up here?
A
Uber
fully
Eats.
driverless car. No driver, no hands on the wheel. So guys, the real bonus about this car, okay, of course, there's no driver. So you can relax, you know, sing your songs. No one's judging you. At first, it feels
They're
weird.
watching.
You're watching the road, waiting for something
watching
to
you.
go wrong. But it doesn't. And that's when the bigger idea clicks. If you don't need a person behind the wheel anymore, what happens when the car doesn't need the road either? Yeah, it still looks like a prototype, but
No way.
they're already experimenting with drone flights, short distance, Shenzhen to Guangzhou. So maybe this is the near future. That's when you realize.
No way. They got
automation
flying
is
cars
everywhere.
there. Damn, we're back to the
Robots
future
brewing
time.
coffee, machines cleaning the streets. Forgot your wallet? Doesn't matter. Most payments happen through your phone anyway, and in some places with a palm scan or facial recognition.
What?
Isn't something as so
Palm scan or facial recognition is how you pay? I don't know if I like all that information. You don't need to be reading my palm and my eyes. I don't know if I like that.
exercise another park comes with data, sensors, and the QR code. And it's pretty informative. I'm going at 16 kilometers an hour right now. Gives you the distance that I've covered. And the best part is all of this is free at a public park, powered by solar panels.
Yeah, but you can't
One of
see
the
nothing. You
biggest
got a big old
shifts
sign
here
in
is
front of
something
you.
you barely notice at first. Shenzhen is surprisingly quiet. Why? Because almost the entire city runs electric. 16,000 buses, all electric. 21,000 taxis, all electric. Over 1,000 ultra-fast charging stations, and 410,000 charging piles across the city.
Damn.
By now, it doesn't even feel like an experiment anymore. It's just how the city works.
The city's
One
definitely
thing
in
you'll
the
notice
future.
fast is how controlled everything feels. Shenzhen, like most of China, is packed with surveillance cameras. Now, people definitely have thoughts on that, but on a practical level, the city feels incredibly safe. Even late at night, even for a girl walking alone, there is zero tension. If you've spent time in major US or European cities, you're going to notice the difference right away.
Yeah, I bet. What is that thing? Is that one of the police robots?
Then you hit Huachanbei. It looks like the
Huachanbei.
biggest electronics market on earth, which it is, but it's so much more than that.
What I'm noticing,
Most
everything
people
looks
hear
so
about
clean.
Huachanbei think it's just a huge market full of fake goods, and that reputation stuck from the early 2000s. But honestly, that's not what makes this market special today. The real story is accessibility. If you build anything with electronics,
That's the thing. This guy
special
riding
today,
by on the bike in China, I guess like a lot of people still smoke cigarettes there, which doesn't seem like it's as popular in here in the States anymore. I seen a video where someone was traveling tip to tip, Ludwig and Michael Reeves. They did it from Japan and then they did it in China, and a lot of people would just like hand them out cigarettes, like it's like, hey, how you doing? Instead of a mint gum or something like that, they just hand out cigarettes.
the real story is accessibility. If you build anything with electronics, this place is your paradise. This is one of the most important hardware markets in the world. It's where engineers and makers come to actually build things. You've got floors upon floors packed with every component imaginable. Wires, microchips, sensors, drone parts, literally
Hello?
anything. This isn't just a market, it's a toolbox the size of a city. The real secret
Hold on a second.
is microchips, sensors,
They got this in China? I didn't know they had that in China.
drone parts, literally anything. This isn't just a market, it's a toolbox the size of a city. The real secret weapon here, though,
When he said electronics store, I'm thinking like Best Buy, something like that. This is just like where you go get the parts to build a phone, computer, robot, whatever.
is
This
speed.
isn't what I was
In
thinking
most
when he
cities,
said electronics
building a
store.
prototype takes weeks of shipping and waiting. Here, you can literally walk in with a sketch and walk out with a working gadget by dinner time.
Just walking around with his drone.
Now, if Futian is the political and financial center of Shenzhen, then Nanshan is its tech heart.
Then
Many of the city's biggest tech
Nanshan.
companies are based here, within just a few kilometers of each other. I checked out DJI Sky City, a futuristic campus where drones aren't just designed,
That's really cool.
they're tested at scale.
This building is called Sky City.
That looks really
And
cool.
This is the headquarters of DJI. It was founded here in Shenzhen in 2006 by a young engineering student, Frank Wang. 2 decades later, this company dominates the drone market. Roughly 70% of all camera drones sold throughout the world come from this company. And I'm a big fan of DJI, and I use a lot of their products.
Yeah, me too.
Gimbals and drones. I'm pretty excited to be here.
Hello everyone, my name is Xavier and I'm from DJI oversee aero as operation.
Do you think DJI is a good company to work for?
Sure. Yeah,
Sure.
Working here?
Uh,
How long have you worked here? How many years?
to be honest, I joined in DJI 1 month ago, so I can.
Oh wow,
give
he's
you
only
some
been there a
kind
month.
of
He's already doing the
information for
interview
you.
for the
And
company.
I think maybe in future I can give you more information about DJI. My name is
How many like I know in Japan, like not very many people speak English at all. But like in Korea, a lot more people speak English. What is it like in China? Does anyone know? Do quite a few people know English, or is it more like Japan where hardly anyone speaks English? If you know, leave it in the comments. Let me know. I'm curious.
Xavier. Thank you.
Then, a short drive away, I visited Tencent seafront.
This man don't know ball. That layup, that's the weakest layup I've ever seen.
Then, a short drive away, I visited Tencent
Oh man, this might be the first time he's ever played basketball. Look at that.
Then, a short drive away, I visited Tencent Seafront Tower. Tencent is the company behind WeChat, the app that people use here for messaging, payments, services, basically everyday life.
I was
A
gonna say
friend
WeChat's
invited
like
me to a
they use it
meetup
for
there
everything,
about
right?
AI agents.
Shenzhen is a young city and there's a lot of young
Look at the
people
marble
here
floor.
and people have a spirit of the innovation. And also the government give a lot of subsidy here and give a lot of chances for young people to create something new.
Shenzhen doesn't just feel young, it is young. The average age here is just 32 and a half years. And if AI agents still sound vague, think of them like this. Instead of doing tasks one by one, replying to emails, booking things, organizing your day, you have a digital assistant that handles them for you.
I do some workflows, workflow to simplify my work, especially in the data analysis and also some design.
I even got a quick tour of the campus, and the whole place feels like a vertical city. Gyms, sports courts, climbing walls, even running paths built right into the campus. It's not your average workplace. It's
Huh.
built to keep people there and keep ideas moving.
So you guys are
That looks
busy
like a
working
fun
now.
place
When
to
do you
work.
find time to play basketball?
We would play basketball in our resting time. We have rest 8 p.m. to 2 p.m.
Oh, you got a break for 2 hours.
Yes, we have break for 2
And I
hours.
get a 2-hour lunch.
We also have break in
Look at
the
that. That's like a
afternoon,
pool.
6 p.m. to 7 p.m. We have 2 breaks.
So you get off work what time?
8 p.m.
But what
Yeah.
time you start?
10 p.m.
Oh, okay. So you start a little later. Okay.
Now, I've heard
Wait, so they work from 10 p.m. to 8 p.m. So they're working 10-hour days with a 2-hour break. Did he say he gets another longer break in the after? I mean, after the
You get
2-hour
off
break?
work what time?
8 p.m. We have 2 breaks.
So you get off work what time?
8
He said 2
p.m.
breaks.
But what time you
For
start?
one's 2 hours. He didn't say how long the
10
other
p.m.
one was.
Oh, okay. So you start a little later. Okay.
That's ain't bad at
Now,
all.
I've heard people describe Shenzhen as a business city with no soul, but honestly, it doesn't feel like that at all.
You know, something that struck me is people talk about technology when it comes to Shenzhen, but we've been traveling today and I've seen how green the city is.
Definitely. I remember seeing one TikTok post once. It was about Shenzhen, and somebody took a video like from one high area showing all the infrastructures, and people are in the comment section saying, "Where are the trees? Where are the trees?" I can assure you, we have trees. Okay, I think Shenzhen might be the city with the most number of parks in China.
I'm glad they had that vision because the city is, what, 45 years old? That they had that vision to not only build skyscrapers and infrastructure, but also the green areas.
Definitely.
Does that make your life so much more comfortable?
Yeah, it
It
does.
looks like a pretty nice
You
city
wouldn't
to me.
just feel like, oh, work, 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 since
Yeah.
on the building. It's like, oh, now I'm sitting with nature while enjoying what we have built.
Nanshan isn't just about work, it's where the city breathes. We were
So
sitting
like
in
the
Shenzhen
colored
Talent
ties
Park,
around them.
right on the waterfront of Shenzhen Bay. People jogging, stretching, lying on the grass, with glass towers rising quietly behind them.
What's that like little spaceship thing over there? A little white dome. It looks like a little white submarine to the left. What is that over there? They're still building. You can see all those big cranes in the back too.
Even the small details stand out. Many of the trees have QR codes, so you can scan them and learn exactly what they are.
Hmm.
Right next to the park is Shenzhen Bay Culture Square. A massive new development opened in 2025. Locals nicknamed these buildings
what's
the
in there?
airpods because of their curved, wide shape.
It does
Delivery
look like a
drones regularly
huge
come in overhead,
AirPod.
carrying snacks and drinks from nearby shopping malls to pick up kiosks right in the park.
Oh, wow. Crazy technology we got these days,
I
right?
wonder if these are tourists that are filming these drones. They're like from another city that doesn't have them or something. Or is it still so new that people still think it's cool and film it?
What's up? What brings you here?
Well, I have wanted to come to Shenzhen to see the amazing technology that they have here, like drone delivery. I believe we have one coming in right now. And yeah, just see a new part of China.
Okay. Did you find this anywhere else in the world?
Not so far. No.
Yeah, not that I know of.
No.
I still have to find those police drones.
Yes, yes. Well, actually,
Yeah,
the
I'm
other
curious
day
about
I
that.
saw, like a robot monitoring, safety going on. So they do have like
He talks to people too.
yeah. If you're doing something wrong, it'll tell you. So they definitely, yeah.
Awesome. What's been the biggest highlight of the trip?
Oh, driverless car.
Awesome.
Yeah, I did that a few days ago. It was really cool.
Pony?
Yes.
Pony,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
right. Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's
still have to
amazing.
do that.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Can you imagine how smooth their traffic must be? That with the driverless cars, the AI traffic lights that control the flow of traffic. Man, that would be so nice.
Good to see you.
Great to meet you.
Nice to meet
Okay,
you.
enjoy your trip. Bye-bye.
Public space, shopping, culture, all flowing together. Inside, I noticed something else. A 3D printed
Bamboo
studio
Lab.
where kids were watching objects appear layer by layer.
She asked me what's so high tech about Shenzhen. Well, this is one of those things. 3D printers. Now, 3D printers exist everywhere, but this is a local company, Bamboo Labs, and they kind of revolutionized the 3D printing market. So here we're at one of their flagship stores, and everything you see here in this store is 3D printed.
All this stuff
Actually,
3D
they're printing
printed.
right now. This thing is another example. It's just printed in one piece. So usually you would have to have several pieces, bolts and nuts and everything.
Those
This
shoes
is
are
like
3D
one
printed?
movable thing. It's super cool. 3D printed. Banana car. Who doesn't like a banana car?
Oh, banana car. And it runs. Oh, no, it doesn't. What a wonderful background, man. What's
Yes,
your name?
beautiful hair. My name is Kim.
Where do you come from?
Norway.
Norway.
People think Korea, but actually it's Norway, yeah.
Vårgårda.
Vårgårda.
Ah. So what are some of the modern technologies that you use every day?
Yeah, so we're here in China, right? So we have to use some certain Chinese apps, and we use them for everything, for travel, whether it's metro or taxi, buying groceries, ordering at a cafe, yeah, literally everything. Access to an apartment, whatever. But other like very modern things you can't really use here unless you got, I guess, like a local phone number and stuff. So for instance, facial recognition. Yeah, not so much for me, but I do see locals use it.
You don't even have to carry a wallet anymore.
That's true. Actually, if you do carry a wallet, people will look at you kind of strangely.
I know.
And the weirdest part,
I don't ever really carry my wallet. Here in Ohio, you can have your license on your digital wallet. I don't really ever need my license for anything anyway, and then you have to pay everything. So, I mean, I haven't carried my wallet in probably like over a year, something like that. It's nice.
is that, the street sellers everywhere in the world, those are the people who usually can't afford, like the credit terminal or whatever. But here you just need a QR code, so everybody can get like, A4 printed a QR code. So all the street sellers here will have the QR codes.
Mm.
So what's the best thing about Shenzhen?
It's such a big place, so it's got, it's got more metros than New York. It's got more
Oh, wow.
high rises than anywhere in the world. It's the electronics capital of the world right here. It's got gorgeous nature. It's got islands. It's got very modern infrastructure. You could pretty much find anything here. Like even things that
I wonder what the cost
you
of living
definitely think
is.
you wouldn't find here, like
Let's say like this.
resorts, but that are indoors or whatever. Like,
Ski resorts
Dude, that's,
indoors?
yes.
Amazing. Well, you chose a great place to be in. Moving through Nanshan itself is effortless. You can travel underground, at street level, or above the city on walkways. Rain, heat, humidity, it doesn't really matter. The city just keeps flowing. Even something as simple as a car dealership feels different here. This is a city where EVs don't just exist, they dominate. Take the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra. It's a $73,000 machine that's out here hunting hypercars, beating
Wait, how do you pronounce it?
just exist. They dominate. Take the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra.
Xiaomi. This thing looks a lot cooler than the Teslas. I'll say that much. I like this.
The $73,000 machine that's out here hunting hypercars, beating $500,000 Ferraris in drag races. And yeah, it's made by the same brand that probably made your smartphone. We stepped outside and noticed the police drones overhead. They monitor traffic and are sometimes in parks. Later, I ended up having dinner with Kim. He's vegan, which has nothing to do with Shenzhen being futuristic, but the restaurant was so good, it felt worth mentioning. It's magic, guys. It's
That's cool.
You hear the bubbles?
Yeah.
Tea sitting in some liquid ice or something?
Well, we were at this vegan/vegetarian, I'm not sure which one, restaurant, but and I have no idea the food can be so good. This is tofu. And some kind of
What is that?
mushrooms. So delicious.
Look like mushrooms.
It's more than.
I don't like mushrooms, but that looks good.
So good. You remember the name for them?
It's lion mane mushroom. Lion mane. It's like
Lion mane mushroom.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
Okay. And as you move further along the coastline, the atmosphere starts to change. Sheko feels more relaxed, more international. Areas like SeaWorld are a magnet for expats,
especially at night when the old Minhua ship lights up for the water show.
Oh, that's cool.
I asked Hiromi, what's it like living in Shenzhen, and
That'd be a
how
cool
living in a
place to go
city like
take
this
some
shapes the way you
photos.
think.
If you're in the city where competition is this high, like Shenzhen is a city of 22 million people, you definitely want to be ahead of people and stand out, isn't it? Or else the competition here is crazy. I will objectively say Shenzhen is not a city for living, but it is a city for innovation and just being the best of the best. 人才. That's why you have these talents parks.
What do you mean, not a
人才.
city for living?
And we'll be doing something very exciting now.
Yep.
At least for me.
We're still waiting for this driverless taxi.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 2.5 kilometers, it's getting closer.
Yeah.
It's gonna be here soon.
You can't really get mad at the driver because there is no driver.
Okay, that's really, really good. No, that's actually really good. Like, you can't get mad at anybody because there's nobody.
To reach the next district, we called another Pony AI self-driving taxi. It's still limited to certain areas.
Any of you guys have the Tesla with the self-driving? Isn't that like a subscription or add-on or something? And if you do, how well does it work when you're using it? Can you really just be like hands off for an entire trip somewhere through the city? Curious.
Watching the wheel move on its own never gets boring. It dropped us at K11 Ecoast, a sleek waterfront space with cafes, terraces, and views stretching all the way to Hong Kong. It's walkable, comfortable, and feels far from the typical business city image.
Everybody's got their cameras out here.
But that lifestyle comes at a price.
Photo
A
shoot.
two-bedroom apartment here can cost around $1.1 to $1.7 million to buy, or $2,000 to $4,000 per month to rent.
Damn.
Further west, you start to see the city's next phase. Qianhai is where Shenzhen is still being built, almost in real time. Wide promenades, clean design, everything feels new.
Everything
It's the kind of
does
place where you'll see
look
families hanging
new.
out and kids playing with patrol robots.
Everything looks real new, real clean. I haven't seen like any trash on the streets. Everything just looks fresh, clean, new.
While autonomous machines quietly scrub the streets and robot cafes whip up lattes without a human inside.
It's got some eyes on the
Now,
front.
Shanghai only started taking shape about a decade ago, so everything you see
Oh
around here
wow.
is brand new. You know, this is actually my third time.
They've
in
only
Shenzhen.
built that like
First
10
time
years ago?
2012, then 2018, and now 2026. And you know what? I can barely recognize the city because there's so much new stuff. The city keeps reinventing itself. All these new areas appear like Shanghai, where we are right now. So wonderful. Shenzhen has this reputation of being all about business, fast, intense, no breaks, right? But I think it's got a perfect combination of technology and the work ethic, and also the green areas where you can just take a break and, like this kid, run around, have a good time. So I think it's a perfect balance.
看到没？你等一会儿赶紧走开。
What is
收走了，你们再站着你们的地方了。前面来，就站在前面。
this? Dancing for the police robot?
你是用指甲钉的吗？对啊，
非常好。
结果啊，非常好。
Not bad.
But not everything in
That's
Shenzhen
cool
is
looking
polished
street.
and advanced. OCT Loft is where the city finally takes a breath. Forget the glass towers and perfect symmetry. This is a former factory district turned into creative space.
That looks nice.
It's rough, a bit imperfect, and that's exactly why it works.
In the 1980s, this was one of the industrial zones in the city. They manufactured
Super
electronics
monkey.
here. But in the early 2000s, they transformed it into a creative district. And this is what we see today.
After all the precision and efficiency of the city, this part feels human. You move from one courtyard to the next, finding small galleries, concept stores.
That
and
looks
hidden
like a
cafes
cool little
along the way.
area. I like it.
If you happen to be here in October, you might catch the OCT Loft Jazz Festival. And then you step into places like Nantou Ancient Town. Narrow streets, low-rise buildings, layers of history packed into every corner. I know what you're thinking. Didn't I just say the city is only 45 years old? Yes, but before that, it was a collection of villages. It
Oh,
feels
that's really
almost out of
cool.
place here, like a fragment of another time that somehow survived all this growth. You walk past small shops, old doorways, locals going about their day. Everything feels slower here, but not completely. Every now and then you'll see something unexpected, like motorbikes riding up stairways to reach bridges, even when they're clearly not supposed to. It's a bit chaotic, a bit funny, and a bit dangerous.
They're not supposed to. That looks like it was made exactly for that.
And if you need a break from all of that and you want a truly local experience, hit a giant spa like Queen Spa. This place is a 24-hour relaxation factory. For about $26,
Your
you get
gaming
access to a
setup.
huge complex. Jacuzzis, lounges, game rooms, a cinema, and a pool, plus all the food and drinks you can handle. You see rows of people crashed
Man, that
out
looks
everywhere,
nice.
like a surprisingly comfortable airport lounge. You can grab a foot massage while watching a movie, sipping a smoothie, and completely lose track of time. And yeah, no filling in the jacuzzi zones, obviously. Honestly, some people skip the hotel and just sleep here. It's the ultimate Shenzhen contrast. Work like a robot, then disappear into a massive spa for a weekend.
I
And
go
that
hang out at that
contrast
spot.
says a
It
lot
looks
about
pretty nice.
Shenzhen. In just a few decades, it went from a quiet town to one of the most advanced cities on Earth. Not by accident, by design. This place was built to experiment. One of the best places to understand that is the Shenzhen Museum of Contemporary Art and Urban Planning.
Wow.
Inside, you can trace the city's evolution step by step, from simple manufacturing to heavy.
Wait, was that like a wax museum of a sweatshop? What what was I just look at what is this?
Inside, you can trace the city's evolution step by step, from simple manufacturing to heavy industry, and from there to drones, robotics, and AI. Now that experiment is paying off. Today, Shenzhen leads all mainland Chinese cities in export. Experiment is paying off. Today, Shenzhen leads all mainland Chinese cities in exports, a position it has held for more than 30 years. And more than that, it feels like a preview of what comes next. So let me ask you, what's the most futuristic city in the world today? Is it Shenzhen? Is it Tokyo? Singapore?
It
New
looks
York?
pretty
Or something else?
futuristic.
Let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching this
Drones
video, guys.
delivering stuff,
Subscribe to the
man. That's the
channel.
future
I
me.
have more videos
That's what
coming
I
out soon.
picture. All the movies from like the 90s and stuff like that. Drones delivering stuff. He said they were experimenting with flying cars. That's the future. That's all. That's everything you've seen in older movies when they thought about the future. Flying cars, and we don't have them yet because we're using AI for the dumbest things to make dogs dance. What do you guys think? Is this the most futuristic city you've ever seen? Leave a comment. If you have any video suggestions for me to react to, leave that in the comment and I'll check them out. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Later.